Another thing is I found a dupe, not actually an exact dupe, um, that does exactly what the Mac Studio Fix can do, but something that I figured does a good job as well. I would normally wear this to work, and on a span of 8-9 hours, I would blot this on my face maximum of 2 times, because I'm oily. So even though it's a cool, it's the temperature is cool, it's cold actually, I'm still oily. So really have to powder my nose and in my this area here. So maximum will be twice within a span of 9 hours. And I'd like to let you know as well, especially for all you Filipino girls living here in Manila, probably in other cities as well, they can find this. This is the Fanny Serrano. We all know who is it, but for you girls who does not know who Fanny Serrano is, he's actually a makeup artist that's been around for the longest time, and one of the pioneer makeup artists that we have here for celebrities locally. And this is not a new brand. This has been around for a couple years. I don't know actually exactly when they started to have this, but I've been using this brand for the last couple years, 2-3 years, when I was working. And since I just got the Mac, since Mac is actually new, it's not over 5 months that I've been using it. It's not really cheap. It's not a cheap brand here. It's very expensive, especially if I buy it online, because I have to pay more than what it's worth for the shipping plus tax. So just to let you know, an FYI, this is a good dupe for a Mac. This is actually it's not a drugstore. It's, say, on a drugstore brands. This is one of the expensive ones that you can buy in a department store. It's not something special that you would need to find. You can find it in most malls. And the shade that I've been using is Raha, and so far the darkest that they have for this two-way cake. And what I can say about this, to review this, it does a good job comparing to the Mac NW40. Here's the color comparison. Similar, but this is more in a yellow tone, which is more appropriate to me. And on a scale of 10, probably this is for a span of 10, the coverage will be 7.5. Comparing it to Mac, probably Mac would be for this powder around 8.5. So say this will be 7.5, this will be 8. So it's just not so far. So this cost me 399 in pesos. So that will be around 10, 11, 12 dollars, 10 to 12 dollars. And this one cost me around, plus the shipping, because I bought a lot of stuff with it. So roughly I bought this for $30, $31 plus shipping. So comparing it, it's like you can buy like how many of this. And this quite lasts a long time. This lasts me 2 months. I've used around cumulatively 12 pieces of this already. I've tried a couple of other shades. This shade usually runs out of stock. So there's another shade which is shimmery, which I accidentally bought. I wish I didn't buy that. That was I think the Fantasia, which is like a bronzer cake foundation type. It's nice, but not probably for the whole face. Probably on the cheek area, brow area, on the forehead and the chin, but not all over the face, because since I'm oily, and if I start to shed oil, then I would look like a disaster. So a good match, completely comparable, definitely must have, a must try for you all girls who wanted to try MAC or have tried MAC and running out of stocks. You may like to try this one. It's worth it. And also, lastly, from the same brand, I also got the concealer, which is I've been using. I've used like 3 of these for the past couple years, and I don't know why I stopped using. Probably because, yeah, I tried other stuff. But this one is also a full coverage concealer. I've got this on another yellow tone. This is the darkest that they have. They only have, I think, 3 shades for the concealer. And I have this in chestnut, which is yellow, dark yellowish. Works perfectly. But same effect. This one, if I put it all over my face and I start to shed oil, it's a bigger disaster than the powder. So you would want to use this either under the eyes or some blemishes, just part, not on the whole facial area. Because if you're oily like me, probably for photo shoots, if you're gonna use this like just for the sake of covering your blemishes and not going to work and for the full shift, it will work. But if you want something that would prevent your oil to be shedding on your face and not look like you just took a bath, then probably you need a lot of powder and blotting paper in your emergency kit. So otherwise, out of 10, I would rate this for the coverage 8 for the coverage. But for girls who have oily skin, I would rate this around 6, because I think this is oil based. I don't have the ingredients. It's here, wax. They have wax, so it's oil based, so that's probably why. So there you go, girls. Once again, if you want to try something new, that has a good quality. I know it's expensive compared to other drugstore brand that we have here locally, but it will last a long time. Just try it out. Just go there, try it out, and see if it works for you. There's some tester items there that you may try. If you're doing your grocery, you can find it there, try it out, continue on with your groceries, and go home, check if it works for you, and if not, then probably it's not for you. But probably it would work for you 95%. If you're oily, it works for me, so probably would for you too. So alright, so that's about it for my review and possible dupe or alternative. Proper way to say it, an alternative is something that would work. If you have anything that you would want to share with me, just go ahead and comment below and tell me what it is. And if you have something to request, just tell me. I'll be happy to do it for you as long as I can. Alright, see you again. Bye.